Live from beautiful downtown Redwood Shores, California, it's the EA Radio Show with Tony Bruno.
Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. I'm Tony Bruno. Can you believe we're on week 5 already? There was some good action last week that we'll talk about in a moment. Don't you even think about moving from the spot you're in right now, because we have news and fun coming up. Stay tuned. There was some good action last week. A few games went right down to the wire. I love those close ones that get determined in the last minute. Nothing like it. You know, when you're a fan sitting at the stadium rooting for your team, it's so much more fun when the game is a seesaw battle or when it's low scoring and the team that scores last could win it. Some games have a flurry of action at the end with both teams still in it. Those are the best ones to watch.
Jealousy in your eyes, what it is, boy. Envy in your eyes, what it is, boy. The label that's on the rise. Tell them to knock a military man. You can love me or hate me, but I'm still gonna give my money. Envy and jealousy is all I see. Yeah, I can see the hate in your eyes. You can try, but you can't stop me. That's what it is, boy. Real, I keep it straight. So tell everybody that don't like me that I can see.
As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Good to have you with us for this contest between bitter AFC West rivals. Oakland squares off against San Diego. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Jones. The 20. And there's a penalty on the play. I think there was holding up front.
On the receiving team, number 40.
The Chargers get some help with field position after the officials march off the yardage. Inside their own 20.
Watch a bootleg. Shut him down.
Hand it off. Wilson comes up to make the play. McGahee runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Second and 5 coming up here. Gates is lined up on the left. Whitman with a man in motion. Steps up into the pocket. Under pressure. It was a sack with the defense and man-to-man coverage.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes.
John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or fumble recovery, something like that.
Leckler will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Barber in the backfield. Weaver right after the quarterback from his defensive end spot.
The sack really helps in the game of field position. It puts them in a long yardage situation, and that gives the advantage to the defense.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Pressure, steps up, gets rid of it. The pass is picked off. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Here's an opening. Touchdown, Raiders. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Akers comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Kickoff team lines up. Good distance. This one is taken by Wynn. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. First and 10. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Give it to the halfback. Moore stops him for negative yardage. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
2nd and long. The Raiders with a 4-man front to carry it. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Barber was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage. Ball on their own 17. Two extra defensive backs. The defense is in the dime. Picked off. He was looking for single coverage, got it, but the throw was off target. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Campbell goes in motion. Hand it off. Thornton is there on the stop. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
They need to get the ball inside the 26-yard line to convert for the first down. Gave up on the draw. Thurman pulls him down at the 30-yard line. Nice tackle by the linebacker.
On the play.
They need to get the ball inside the 26-yard line to convert for the first down. Only one man in the backfield. Closing in. Held it a little too long.
That was a situation where he looked and he waited, and he looked and he waited some more. But nothing opened up. That was great zone coverage.
He's made some big kicks in his career, but this one I think might be a little out of his range. He gets the kickoff. The try is good. That field goal puts them up by double digits, a 10-point lead. And the defense holds them to 3 on that drive. John, could have been worse. Akers will be kicking off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1.
Kickoff return.
Good defense looking for a second straight interception. Ball on their own 20. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Taylor stops him. Top-notch tackle by the safety.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Ball on their own 26. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. He hauls him down behind the line. It's the first time we've called his name on a tackle. The linebacker brought him down to the turf. Ball on their own 25. Barber, the deep back. Nice play fake. With the throw, gets his hand on it. Jenkins was his intended target. Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off to the back. Thornton with the tackle. The linebacker comes up to make the tackle. They have to get the ball inside the 45 to convert for the first down. Is there for the tackle. Perfect execution on the counter play as they move the chains. First and 10. Gates lines up on the right side. Campbell comes in motion. Going to the air on first down. Whitman dives forward. 2nd and short upcoming after that great run.
Well, the thing is, you have to put speed out there when you've got a quarterback who will take off on you. Speed on defense helps cut down the running lane, keeping him contained in the backfield. Then if he does run, you have enough speed to catch him.
They line up in the I formation. Going to the right. Refuses to go down. Howard comes up to make the play. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They have to reach the 33 to convert. Gates is on the right of the formation. Hands it off to the back. Play action. Gets the pass off. Jumps and makes the catch. Wilson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 10-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
6th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10. Gates lines up on the left side. Pressure coming. Whitman couldn't escape the rush. The defense puts the pressure on.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have nonstop motor. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
Gates is on the right of the formation. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. And the defense comes up with a big interception.
I'll tell you, when you get down there in the red zone, you really have to take care of the ball and at least give yourself a chance to come away with some kind of points. If you throw a pick, on top of not getting any points, you give the ball right back to their offense.
Richie, come on.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Tosses it out to the right. Roman makes the play.
Barber
Not
on
much
the
on
carry.
that pitch.
1 yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 15.
Come on now. Let's do this.
Barber, the lone setback. Drops back, uses the pump. He can't get away. Wilfork explodes across the line at the snap and then makes his way to the quarterback.
Yeah, you know, that's an important quality to have if you're going to excel as a pass rusher. Explosiveness.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Under pressure, incomplete. And the defense gets to him just as he lets it go.
Yeah, an excellent job of creating pressure and forcing a bad throw.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball at midfield. Hand it off. Barrett makes the tackle. McGahee runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Hart knocks him down at the 42. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Broken up. Banks was his intended target. Abraham had the coverage on the play. Leckler would like to place this one inside the 10. Here's the kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Watch this. This guy's going all out trying to save this from being a touchback. He does a heck of a job of getting there to keep it out of the end zone and set his defense up with great field position.
Barber is on the right of the formation. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure with the pass. Incomplete. Taylor was the one they were trying to get the ball to. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. looking to run it here. Moreno is there on the stop. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Manning with a man in motion. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Wesley stops him. Good solid tackle by the corner, and they'll be stopped well short of the marker on third down. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball right around midfield. McGahee, the lone back, on the call. Thompson takes him down. Safety came up to make the play. They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert. Hand it off. Thurman makes the tackle. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll come out in the nickel. Barrett makes the play. McGahee gets the ball on the counter. Short gain, about a yard. They'll need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a first down. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
On the carry.
Some valuable yardage on that
on
run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a first down. The Bolts come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs.
Dead ball. Ball start on the offense. Number 86.
Nothing
Still
like putting a little
third
extra
down.
pressure on your offense by committing a dumb penalty like that.
So following the penalty, they'll face a 3rd and 15. The Chargers come out in a dime package. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Gates was the intended receiver on that play. Leckler will come in now to punt it away. Wynn will go back to accept this punt, and he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 20. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Stevens goes in motion. Running left. Taylor makes the tackle at the 24-yard line.
5-yard
In fact,
gain
Toss picks
on
up
the play.
5 yards on the play. Ball on their own 24. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. And Hand it off to the back. The defender brings him down at the 32. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs. First and 10. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the right. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
You know, that didn't work out on that play. But I like what they're trying to do. By running the ball to the outside, they're trying to get the back one-on-one with a cornerback on the outside. If he can find a way to get by him, he can bring it a long way.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Stopped behind the line. Barber couldn't pick up any blocking on that play. Ball on their own 30. Taylor lines up on the right side. Closing in. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
Yeah, they had all the receivers covered in man. Any pass would have been a difficult completion.
Jones gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Miller is ready to punt this one away. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 30. Only one man in the backfield. With the carry, Thurman is there on the stop. McGahee didn't have much to work with on that running play. It's second down and 10 to go. Oakland has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Second and 10.
Let's get him. Come on. Okay, here we go.
Only one man back. Hands it off. Williams makes the play. McGahee couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly. Third down and long coming up here. Gates is on the right of the formation. Whitman with a man in motion. Pressure coming. Rolls left. The pass falls incomplete. Bad pass. He may have been hit just as he threw it.
Yeah, he had a big arm come in right there at the last second.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line.
Ball on their own 32. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Moore comes up to make the play. The defensive end made a good stop, John. Nothing much there. It's second down and 7 to go. Barber, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Adams is there for the tackle. Good pickup on that play as they try to get the running game going. Establish something big. 3rd and 3.
Hit it, Gus! Hit it! Base!
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Starks is there on the stop. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. Ball on their own 20. Gates is lined up on the right. He'll pass on first down. Under pressure. Terrell Suggs pass to the quarterback again. His second sack.
The offensive line is going to have to talk about how they can slow this guy down. I would start to slide towards him.
Deep in their own territory. Pressure, gets the pass off. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
Keep going!
The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Closing in, gets rid of it. Banks was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Here's the kick. From 36.
43-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
First and 10. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Just won't go down. Ball comes up to make the play.
The ball carrier,
Just about 7 yards on that
7-yard
carry.
gain on the play.
Ball at midfield. Taylor is lined up on the right. Gets the pass off. Goes down and gets it. They're going to spot this one at the 46. They get first down yardage on that hookup. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Marino is there on the stop.
With the carry.
Barber wasn't able to get anything going on that play. They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down. Handoff to the tailback. Brumman brings him down. And the ball carrier was brought down by the safety.
9-yard gain on the play.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. 1 yard to go.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Moore gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, big, strong man.
Miller is back to punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. First and 10. McGahee, the deep back. He hands it off. Breaks the tackle. Refuses to go down. About 3 yards on the draw. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and 8 coming up here. They'll go from the I formation. Going to the left. Fumble. The Chargers get it. A very costly fumble. And it's a touchdown. John, he was in the perfect place at the right time on that play. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Bolts are within a field goal of tying the game. Record is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7. The 20. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on a fumble return. So they have first and 10 here. Is there on the stop. Counter goes for a gain of about 3. It's second down and 7 to go. Only one man in the backfield. Whitman sends a man in motion. Give it to the halfback. Bullet makes the tackle. McGahee with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Third and 2 coming up here. Out of the I formation. With the carry, slips the tackle. Strong move. Wilson comes up to make the play.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks the tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Gets the toss to the right. Stop at the 50. Jackson is able to pick up good yardage after taking the toss. Let's say 7 yards. Fifth play of this drive. Ball at about midfield.
Set. Cover.
Wilson records the tackle. We have an injured player. It looks like he'll make his way to the sideline under his own power. Sixth play of this drive. Under a yard to go. Whitman with a man in motion. Pressure coming. Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Johnson did a nice job getting open, but he couldn't make the catch.
Sometimes he has trouble facing the more physical defenses in the league.
Wynn sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20. The backs are lined up in an I. Hand off to the tailback. Starks is the guy who's there to bring it down. Maybe a yard or two on that play. Second and 8.
Base! Base!
Taylor lines up on the right side. The offensive line has to make some sort of adjustment up front with a blocking scheme. They've now given up 5 sacks. They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Pump faking. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Trying to get him in stride, but overshoots him. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 43. Jones is tackled almost immediately at the 43-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Rolling. Gets his hand on it. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Adrian Wilson is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. Looking to run it here. Clark is there for the tackle. A yard, maybe 2 on the draw. Ball on their own 46. Gates is lined up on the right. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Hand it off. Thurman makes the stop. Jackson takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. And this is the 5th play of this drive. 8 to go. They line up in the I formation. Whitman with a man in motion. Gets away. Howard comes up to make the play. Not much there. They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down. The Chargers come out in a dime package. Throwing. He was tipped. It's tipped away by the cornerback.
That's a good job of reading and timing the play so the receiver can't make the catch.
Wynn lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Adams created problems in the backfield on that play. Nice pursuit on that play.
This defense has some good speed, so when you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
Second and long. They'll go to the quarter defense. Wesley got very good penetration there. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
And they'll face a long third down here.
The defense really bears down on third down.
Pressure, steps up, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Jenkins caught it short of the first down marker. Jones is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. Is there for the tackle. Defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Two minutes to go. McGahee, the lone back. Whitman sends a man in motion to carry it. Clark comes up to make the play.
On the
Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense can't suffer a letdown because they've done a great job the last two plays to force this situation. One more great play should get them the ball back with some time to work with.
Whitman gains the defense from the gun. Throws it. It's broken up. Johnson was the guy they were trying to throw to deep. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10.
Switchy, come on.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Closing in with the pass. Jumps and makes the catch. Well played. He puts it just enough in front of his receiver, and it's a first down. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Gets rid of it. Interception. That's now 3 interceptions for these guys. They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 49. Gates is on the right of the formation. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Banks was his intended target. Abraham was there on the coverage.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles. They're going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Gates lines up on the right side. Gets the pass off. He went up there and he got it. Bullock is there for the tackle. They pick up 16 yards on second down.
Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
Whitman stops the clock there. It's 1st and 10. The Raiders come out in the bunch formation. Receives the handoff. Plows it in. Thompson makes the stop. Thurman is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is.
The defense has to be ready for a run, so if they go with a nickel package, that extra defensive back will have to think like a linebacker and be ready to make a stop if they do hand it off.
Is there on the stop. Fresh set of downs after the misdirection play. They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They'll need to reach the 11-yard line to convert for the first down. They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Throwing to the end zone and trying to score before halftime. It's intercepted. So they throw away a great chance. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 15-yard line. Brings him down. It records his 3rd tackle of the game. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 10-7. So both teams have come back out into the field as we get set for the second half. Sends it sailing. From the 3-yard line. The Bolts did not throw the ball well in the first half today. Well, John, as predicted at the start of the game, the defenses are dictating the pace of play.
Yeah, they sure are. They're really taking the offenses out of the game, playing the run tough and shutting down the pass.
Thurman returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. Pressure coming, throws it. This one falls incomplete. The pass was a little underthrown.
Sometimes you just hang on to the ball for a second too long.
With the pass, incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Adams was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
The Raiders come out of the quarter defense. Throwing. Gets his hand on it. Bashir is there on the coverage.
Number 33 on the coverage.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. From the 45. Ball right around midfield. This one is handed off. Thurman comes up to make the play. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. And they need about 9. The Chargers come out in a dime package.
Raise a 2, raise a 2.
Gives the ball off. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Banks was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the play.
Right.
Gates is lined up on the left. Drops back. Under pressure. Incomplete. Whit appeared to feel the pressure.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
So 3-and-out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line.
Inside their own 20.
Mike, cover, Mike. Take that.
They line up in the I formation. Toss play to the left. Marino holds him down behind the line. He tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
Well, even though it didn't work on that play, I like that strategy. They get their back running full speed around end, looking to match him one-on-one with the smallest guy in the field.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. On the ground. Moore is there for the tackle at the 17. So that's a gain of about 5. 3rd and 7 coming up here. The defense lines up in the nickel. Hand it off. Leslie with the tackle. The 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Jones sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. Clark comes up to make the play. Jackson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 41.
Come on now.
Pressure, stepping up. Thornton reached him and then brought him down.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Whitman with a man in motion. Drops back. Gets rid of it. He was tipped. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Three plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Manning using split backs. Mitchell comes in motion. On the carry. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback. Ball on their own 28.
Bring it!
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Misses the tackle. Adams comes up to make the play. Barber takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Third and 5 coming up. Taylor lines up on the right side.
Come on, let's go.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
John, how frustrated is the coach right now? He's coming to punt 11 times. Here's the kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. It's 1st and 10. Only one man back. Whitman sends a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Suggs records the stop. McGahee paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. Hand it off. Missed the tackle. Sheds the tackle. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stopped short. He did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Clark got very good penetration there. Nothing doing in the middle, and they stop him for a loss.
When you have players who are as active and as aggressive as these guys are, you're going to see some tackles for losses.
Ball on their own 37. They'll go from the I formation. Looking for room. Thornton is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Jackson with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. And this is the 5th play of this drive. 8 to go. Gates is lined up on the right. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Ball right around midfield. Only one man in the backfield. Gets the call. Power is there for this tackle. Jackson couldn't get out of the backfield. They have to get the ball inside the 39 to convert. Give it to the halfback. Thornton is there on the stop. McGahee kept his legs moving. Had 7 hard-earned yards. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They need about 3. Whitman with a man in motion. Under pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete, so he manages to avoid a sack under heavy pressure, but the incompletion still brings up 4th down.
The line did a good job protecting him long enough to get that one off. They definitely didn't want to take a sack in that situation.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Pressure. The rush gets to him from behind. Moore busts through and takes him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a good mix of moves when he rushes. He can beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Closing in. Rolling out to his right. And there's nothing the quarterback can do right now because he's been sacked 7 times. After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Walker was the intended receiver on that play. Another drive stalls, forcing the punt, so the punter comes in for his 12th kick of the night. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. Hand it off. Wilson records the tackle.
21
Gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They have to get the ball inside the 45 to convert for the first down. Out of the I formation. Dropping back. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Johnson was the one they were trying to get the ball to. The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Banks was the intended receiver on that play. Wilson had the coverage on the play. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Inside their own 20.
Strong right.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Wilford is the guy who's there to bring him down. Barber takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Only one man in the backfield. Manning sends a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Adams brings him down. Barber with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Third and 2 coming up here.
Watch the gap. Watch the gap. Stop me. Stop.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Play action. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Offset strong. Bring it. Bring it. Bulldog under.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Moreno with the tackle. Gain of about a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
Fifth play of this drive. 9 yards to go.
Hear that call? Watch the bootleg. Wide, wide.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Davis is there for the tackle. Barber couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly. And this is the 6th play of this drive. And they need about 9. Taylor lines up on the right side. Manning with a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. He has to find a way to get the pass off a little sooner.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Miller comes into the game for the punt. Jones looks like he's ready for the return. From the 26-yard line. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 31. Ball on their own 31. Only one man back. Looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff. With the pass, almost picked off. Johnson was his intended target. Gates is on the right of the formation. Under pressure, throws it, and the catch is made. Thurman makes the stop.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Hand it off to the back. Bullock pulls him down. McGahee runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 48. The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Just won't go down. Slips the tackle. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Oakland.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. They have a double-digit lead now following that end zone trip. And that drive, John, is capped off with the touchdown.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Akers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 7-yard line. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. It's 1st and 10. They're having no success running on 1st down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Looking to run it here. Weaver is there for the tackle. That was the defensive end who got the tackle after a short gain. Second and 8. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. On the carry. Roman makes the play. Barber carries his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. About 6 to go. Taylor is on the right of the formation. Manning with a man in motion. Pressure. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
It's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Ball at midfield.
On the ground. Clark comes up to make the play. McGahee rumbles forward for a gain of 4. They have to reach the 41 to convert. The Chargers come out in a nickel package.
Come on and get it. Robber. Come on.
With the pass, and it's caught. Bullock records the stop. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had, because he's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
Tries the right side. Thornton stops the play in the backfield. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 17-7. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Leckler will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. The kick sails out of the end zone. Ball on their own 20.
Delta, switch one.
Barber, the lone back. Toss play to the left. Marino comes up to make the play. Barber got to the outside quickly and picked up 5. 5 yards to go. They'll go from the shotgun. Drops back with the throw, and he makes the grab. Brumman is there on the stop.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Watch the bootleg. Ace. Come on now.
He tucks it away. Jones records the tackle. Barber with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Out of the gun. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Adams had his hands up.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Fifth play of this drive. Taylor is lined up on the right. Drops back with the pass. No completion there.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Jones back to return. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the receiving team, number 54.
The Chargers are going to start with better field position now.
Let's get him. Come on. Stay low.
Gates is on the left side of the formation. With the throw, the defense has it. The 20, the 10, pulls him over. Touchdown, Chargers. What timing on the part of the defensive unit. They needed a big play, and that's exactly what they got. Rackers comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. The Bolts get closer, but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
Kickoff team lines up. They'll return this one. From the 5-yard line. Their defense looking for a second straight interception. So they have 1st and 10 here. Looking to run it here. Suggs makes the play. Maybe a yard on the
carry.
draw.
1 yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 26.
In and out. Come on.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. They give it to the halfback. Thompson comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line. He's had an excellent game so far and now has over 100 yards on the ground. Ball on their own 33.
Get low. Get low. Get.
Jackson, the lone back. Looking for room. Suggs makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. First down coming up after that run. First and 10. The defense lines up in the nickel. Hand it off. The back breaking free. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. And this is the 5th play of this drive. So they need about 3 here. Only 1 man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. Wilson pulls him down. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
6th play of this drive. This one is handed off. Abraham is there for the tackle. Just about a 3-yard gain. First down marker just inside the 43. They line up in the I formation. Drops behind the line for a loss of a couple. No gain. 8th play of this drive. Ball at about midfield.
Keep it in front. Keep it in front.
They'll go from the I formation. Stiff arm to the ground. Thompson takes him down at the 48. Not getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. Win into return. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Come on. Take that. Here we come.
Barber, the deep man.
Get up and switch one.
Fullback handoff. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Aiden brings him down. Jeremy Stevens is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. First and 10.
Bring it. Bring it.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Pushes it out to the left. Jones is there on the stop. Barber slashes ahead for a gain of 3. Ball on their own 39.
Offset weak. Move. Move.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Taylor records the tackle at the 44-yard line. Barber rumbles forward for a gain of 4. They need about 3. The Raiders with a four-man front. Hands it off to the back. Marino is there for the tackle at the 45. Ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Fourth and 2 coming up on this one. Is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Barber continues to assert himself with a running game. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Ball at midfield. Only one man back. Hands off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
Yep, and the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
7th play of this drive. Ball at about midfield. Taylor lines up on the right side. Closing in with the pass. This one falls incomplete, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. You can hear the collision up here.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Pushes it out to the left. And he stopped at the 28. Picked up 10 yards.
Gain of 10 on the play.
They have to get to the 28 to convert for the first down.
Stinger! Stinger! Offset strong!
The Raiders with a 4-man front. They're going to spot this one at the 23-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Base, base. Roger.
Weaver comes up to make the play. Walker had very little help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play. And this is the 12th play of this drive inside the red zone. So they're now inside the 20, down by 3. Rosen Hall is there on the stop.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chain. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Come on, up deep.
Adams records the stop. On 1st and goal, they can't get into the end zone. Three yards will get them 6 points. And late in the game, they finally make it inside the 20. With the throw, touchdown, Chargers.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, he gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
And it's up. The point after is good. The Bolts find themselves up by a small margin. And this one has the makings of a game that will go right down to the final tick of the clock.
Coming into this one, I thought it might go right down to the very end. This is where you got to dig in on defense and put the thing away.
Racker is just about ready to kick this one away. He got all of that one. This one is taken by Jones. Following the punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. Ball on their own 21. And he gets the delayed handoff. Williams makes the tackle. Jackson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. About 6 to go. Looking upfield. Wilson is there for the tackle. Jackson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Third down and 3 coming up. Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Clark makes the stop. They're trying to pick up the first down on the ground, but they're short.
I have to question that call. They're losing the game, and they aren't in field goal range, but they still run the ball.
Leckler will come in now to punt it away. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
Base! Base!
is on the right of the formation. Going to the air on first down with the pass, and he hits his target. Michael Jenkins is stopped as soon as he makes the catch. It'll be second down now. It's second down and 5 to go.
Shotgun, shotgun. Here we come.
Barber lines up on the left side.
Stay home. Stay home.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Yay comes up to knock that ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. The Raiders come out in the 4-3. Wilfork holds him down behind the line. The third down run not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Jones will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. Fair catch. Ball on their own 32. Gates is on the left side of the formation. With the pass falls incomplete. Campbell was his intended target.
Watch it draw. Bring it. Bring it.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Wilson is there on the stop. Pickup of 11 on second down. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. They give it to the halfback. Thompson records the stop at the 49-yard line. 6-yard gain. Two-minute warning coming up. They need about 3.
Come on and get it. Bring that noise.
Gates is lined up on the right. Whitman with a man in motion.
Bring it. Bring it.
Here comes the blitz. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Abraham is there for the tackle. So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. They'll pass on first down. The throw. Nearly intercepted. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
6th play of this drive. Gates lines up on the left side. Whitman sends a man in motion. Great fake. Pressure coming. Hits the pass off. Almost intercepted. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now. The quarterback has to remember that he doesn't need to get it all through the air. He doesn't want to try and force one long when he's got something underneath. But if the throw goes to the guy underneath, he has to use his legs to get past the marker.
Johnson is on the right of the formation. Under pressure, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Boy, none of the defenders can hang on to it. That's the third dropped interception on this drive.
Yeah, they're all over the field, but they can't come up with the catches. The offense has got to get it together on this fourth down. They need to go with something the quarterback has a lot of faith in. This won't be an easy one to get, but if they can somehow convert, I'll tell you, we got ourselves a new ball game.
Pressure, floats one into the end zone. Incomplete.
Watch it here. This is one heck of a play by the defender on fourth down. He gets up there, and he deflects the ball to save a big play.
Alexander goes in motion. Hand it off. Rum is there on the stop. Barber rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. The Raiders with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Dropped behind the line. The defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gay is there for the tackle. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 16-yard line.
Time is a factor, but I think they can still use the middle of the field.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Whitman with a man in motion. Closing in with the pass. It's batted away. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it. You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
Gates is lined up on the left. Stepping up, pressure coming, throws it. He hits his receiver. Thompson comes up to make the play.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
With the throw, Barrett with the tackle at the 37-yard line. Ball on their own 37. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. With the pass is picked off. The 40. Big mistake by the interception. With the defense not having all of its timeouts, they'll probably come out and take a knee here on 1st down. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 35.
Drill, switch it. Come on.
Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory.
Get ready. Get ready.
He'll just take a knee. So this could be the last play of the game. And the clock runs out. The final score is San Diego 21, Oakland 17. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.
Yo, bump. I just wanna make sure everybody knew who did the track. Kai Tenor with the Boom Squad.
Shorty, you know the game's about picking and choosing. You don't know when you won, you so used to losing. Move around now, move around now, move around now, move around. I know you see me trying to party, homie, give me that room. You don't know when you won, you so used to losing. Move around now, move around now, move around now, move around. I ain't going back to doing the grind today. I'm at this rap full time, my future's looking great. Fans not convinced, think I'm still moving